Good morning/afternoon/evening, everyone. We've all felt it, the pull of the past, the echo of what once was. But today, I want to remind you of a powerful truth. You cannot move forward if you're constantly looking back. Life was not meant to be lived in reverse. Allow me to share 3 key ideas on why we must stop looking back and embrace what lies ahead. The past holds a unique power. It is a place rich with lessons, filled with moments that shaped who we are today. Yet for all its significance, the past was never meant to become a prison. Too many of us take what happened yesterday and allow it to dictate what is possible tomorrow. Mistakes, failures, and even our successes can trap us if we let them define the boundaries of our potential. We must remember that the events of our past are not verdicts handed down to decide our future. They are not the sum total of who we are. They are merely chapters in a much larger book. To dwell on the mistakes of the past is to chain yourself to a version of yourself that no longer exists. The person who made that mistake, who stumbled or fell, is not the same person standing here today. You have grown since then, changed since then, and you are more than the worst thing you've ever done. It's easy to look at our failures and feel shame or regret. But failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of it. Failure is a teacher. It strips away illusions, forces us to confront truth, and ultimately guides us toward wisdom and resilience. If you have failed, it means you were brave enough to try. And in trying, you learn something about yourself, about life, and about what truly matters. Even the good moments of the past, as beautiful as they are, cannot define you. Nostalgia can be a comforting escape, but it can also be a trap. When we cling too tightly to the past, we risk believing that our best days are behind us. We rob ourselves of the joy and possibility of the present. Memories are treasures to be cherished, but they are not meant to anchor us. They are reminders of where we've been, not limits on where we can go. The past, whether filled with triumphs or trials, is a resource, a guidepost to shape our future decisions. But it does not hold the power to define you unless you give it that power. Each day is an invitation to redefine yourself, to move beyond what was, and to step boldly into what could be. The past can teach us valuable lessons, but it must never be allowed to dictate our potential or our worth. The present is a fleeting moment, a whisper that exists between the past and the future. It is the only time we truly possess, yet it is often the most overlooked. So many of us spend our days tethered to what has already happened, or consumed by what might happen. We relive old conversations, replay mistakes, or anticipate problems that have yet to come. In doing so, we let the moment before us slip away unnoticed. Life, in its truest form, happens right here and now. This moment, as ordinary as it may seem, is where your decisions, your actions, and your connections are taking shape. The present is not just the passage of time, it is the very fabric of your existence. It's where you feel joy, experience love, face challenges, and grow. And yet, how often do we squander it by dwelling on things we cannot change or worrying about things that may never come to pass? Think of the present as fertile ground. The seeds you plant here will grow into the future you envision. But if you neglect this moment, if you fail to nurture it with your attention and effort, you risk missing the chance to build something meaningful. The present is not something to be endured while waiting for better days. It is not a bridge between the past and the future. It is the only place where change can be made, where love can be expressed, where dreams can be set into motion. To live in the present requires courage. It means resisting the temptation to retreat into the past for comfort or to project yourself into the future for reassurance. It means facing life as it is, with all its beauty and imperfections, and choosing to engage with it fully. The present moment is rarely perfect, but it is always real, and in its reality lies the power to shape who you are and who you are becoming. When you focus on the present, you open yourself to the small miracles that often go unnoticed. A kind word, a shared laugh, a quiet moment of reflection. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of a meaningful life. But they can only be experienced if you are fully present, if you allow yourself to see and feel what is happening around you. To live in the present is not to ignore the past or neglect the future, but to recognize that neither can truly exist without this moment. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain, but the present is here, asking for your attention, your presence, and your heart. It is a profound truth that the future holds possibilities far beyond what we can imagine. Yet we often struggle to embrace this idea because of the weight of the present or the shadows of the past. We look at our setbacks, our pain, or our disappointments and let them convince us that what lies ahead cannot possibly be better than what we've already experienced. But this mindset underestimates the resilience of the human spirit and the infinite capacity for life to surprise us. Believing that the best is yet to come is not blind optimism. It is a choice to live with hope. It is the recognition that life is a journey of growth and transformation. No matter where you are today, there is always room for healing, for progress, and for joy. Even in seasons of difficulty, life has a way of bringing unexpected blessings, of turning pain into purpose, and of leading us to places we never thought we'd reach. Sometimes the future feels uncertain, even frightening. We stand on the edge of the unknown, hesitant to move forward. But the unknown is not something to be feared. It is something to be embraced. It is where new opportunities are born, where new dreams take shape, and where we discover just how capable we truly are. The best things in life often come from the moments we least expect, from the paths we never planned to take. It's important to remember that the best does not mean a life without struggle. The best might be found in the growth that comes from challenge, in the strength we discover when faced with adversity, or in the peace that comes after a storm. It is not about perfection. It is about the richness of experiences that shape us, the relationships that deepen our lives, and the purpose that calls us forward. Economically, each day you wake up is proof that there is more to your story. Every breath you take is an opportunity to create, to build, and to move closer to a life that reflects your highest potential. The best is not behind you, because life is not a story meant to be lived in reverse. The chapters ahead are blank pages, waiting for you to fill them with courage, with love, and with the pursuit of what matters most. I invite you to rewrite your own story. The best is yet to come, because you are not finished growing. There are strengths within you that you have not yet tapped, dreams you have not yet pursued, and joys you have not yet experienced. Life is a journey, and each step forward brings new opportunities to discover what it means to truly live, to truly thrive, and to truly hope. So I urge you today, stop looking back. Learn from the past, but do not linger there. Cherish the memories, but do not live in them. Look forward, because that is where growth, healing, and purpose await you. Your life is a story still unfolding. Make the next chapter one of courage, hope, and unshakable belief in what lies ahead. Thank you.